Alrighty, let's start this evening's meeting at 7:10 p.m. on the 24th of January. And this evening's meeting will be conducted with Robert's rules, as all the meetings have been done. And before we begin, we'll have our Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, meeting in session. Alrighty. Okay, the first one we have here is application from Hannah Brookfield. And has everybody had a chance to look over the information enclosed with this?
And we do have the applicant or a representative of the applicant here in attendance if you want them to come up and discuss.
Did you want to explain? Okay, you're not Hannah, but you
I'm not. I can do my best.
Yeah, if you would, please, I appreciate it.
Could you come to the podium? Yeah.
Do you have any questions on it? Or?
If you would, probably just give an overall explanation of what you're going to be doing.
Sure. Botanigal is moving locations down the street a few doors. I believe in the application you guys will find all the renderings of what they wanted to do as far as lettering on the windows goes. So currently it's the State Farm building. They were going to remove the State Farm logo and lettering and then add some for Botanigal. I believe you guys have all the renderings of that.
The signage that's going to be hanging over the sidewalk, is that, they're moving that from one location to another one, the sign?
Correct. So it'll be the same sign that's already there. So
it's the same size, which is not a problem.
Right.
And it's going to be over 8 feet above the sidewalk, which is okay to do that. So that part of it's okay. These the decals, these are all going to be new?
Yes.
Okay. And according to the explanation we have on that, they all are within the guidelines of our bylaws. And could you correct me if I'm wrong on that? All of them are within the guidelines.
You're correct. The one thing I'll say, the numbers that I sent you all in the staff report, I did the calculations as if I was looking at a solid square or a solid rectangle that was being put on the window. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's just going to be lettering. It's not going to be opaque behind it.
Correct. Yeah, lettering and a vine design
stuff,
and stuff.
yes.
But yeah, it's not a solid.
So the numbers I sent you are actually bigger than what it's going to be. The percentages I sent you.
They were overinflated.
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm not going to find the square foot space of each letter and everything.
Right.
That's a little above my math capability.
Did anybody have any other questions about this for this gentleman this evening?
No, pretty straightforward.
Everybody good? Would someone like to make a motion to...
So that's what I was saying before. We can't make a motion because we don't have a quorum. Okay. So what we'll do, they're all in favor, or they're all in agreement that it would pass had there been a quorum here. We're going to try to get a virtual meeting later this week to actually get the official check mark. If I can get that done tomorrow, I certainly will, and I'll send the approval letter right after that.
Okay.
But everyone here is in agreement that it's okay.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
We apologize for how it has to happen tonight, but thank you for working with us.
Yeah, no problem. That's how it goes. Right.
Thank you, sir. And next we have application number
2402.
2402. And this is for the Elderberry Cabin, and this is going to be located 7550 Main Street, in Sykesville, and who's representing them this evening? Would you like to make some brief comments about your application?
My name is Tracy Young. I am the owner of the Elderberry Cabin, and I'm going to be moving into Botanigal's location. I know that there was some, it's not exactly where it needs to be for the height requirement, but I did have this sign made. It is 20 inches round, so that is the same height as Botanigal. So I'm hoping that, since I believe there was some allowance in there, because I believe the sidewalks may be a little bit higher, mine would be equivalent to hers, just in a round circle.
Because we had that same discussion back when that sign was put up, and we approved that sign as being okay because there's nothing you could really do about it.
Right. So
And that's the height,
Right.
the height of the sign?
yeah, the sign is
okay.
it's
It-
20
I think
inches.
it was what, like 6 inches difference maybe from what
Yes.
the regulations
Yeah,
called.
Botanigal's had a 7.5-foot clearance instead of an 8-foot.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna hang it from the same fixture?
Yeah, the scroll will stay there, and so I'll literally just hang it up.
So we've already approved that part for the botanical garden when they were there.
Right.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention this evening?
I'm not sure if anybody has any questions.
I thought the decals seemed to be compliant.
You know, the decals seem to be in line with our percentages and everything, so we look good on that.
Okay.
So again, we're going to be contacting someone to. Are you guys all in agreement? Number
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we're going to be contacting some of the members to see if we can get another agreement, if necessary, over the computer.
Okay, great.
And I guess you'll let her know.
I have all your contact. I'll give you the approval letter once we have that virtual meeting
Perfect.
to get the official vote. But
Great. Thank you.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have application 24-3, and this is for Kaylin Henderson. And okay, I didn't have to tell her to come on up.
Hi, how are you?
Process of
Very good.
elimination.
About yourself.
I'm good, thank you. So this is just for signage approval for LLA interiors, as depicted on the renderings. It's the sandblasted sign that will go on the brick. It was basically replacing the exact size and sign that Happy Co. Company had in that same location originally. And then on the two front side, I guess Main Street side doors, they'll just have the small LLE with an arrow asking them to come to our front entrance. And then in the transom window above our main entrance, we'll have our logo. It's just the lettering, not the actual block, but I'm assuming you did the percentages based on the
Yep.
block. But it is just the lettering, it's not the solid block, and then the two lines. Those are decals.
And the only thing I can think of is your landlord in agreement with the sign being attached to the side of the building.
Yes, Paul's actually one of the partners to the company. Yes.
Because that's a pretty new building. And
No, that building's been there 25. This is 7520 Historic Main Street. It's not the
Right.
7526 or 28 that recently have been built in the
Okay,
last
well,
10 years.
I don't know where I've been these past couple of years.
Well, because all three buildings kind of look similar, built by the same, are designed by the same architect and built by the same builder, they look similar. But this is the one that's been there for close to 25 years now, I think.
Huh.
It's one of the newer buildings in Sykesville, but not that new.
I've lived here since 1977. I think I would have noticed that.
You would have known.
you just got to get down to Main Street more
You
often.
gotta go further north, please. Yes.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? Miss Henderson there?
Nope.
Yeah.
I see no reason why we can't all agree if we are all in agreement.
We are.
Yeah.
We are, agree.
Okay, so,
Yep, same
No
thing
matter.
as everybody else.
Yes,
But
thank you so much, guys.
yep, thank you. Good luck. Oops. Okay, is there any other business, oh, well, we didn't approve the minutes of our last,
Can't approve them without a quorum.
that quorum, okay. Alrighty,
And I have nothing to report from a staff side.
okay. So, what do we do now?
Adjourned. Unless you have anything else you want to talk about.
Does anybody have anything else you'd like to talk about this evening?
No, sir.
The only
No.
thing that I was thinking about was, and if you would, please extend a thank you to the people who were doing our streets. Our tree was down on the last Monday. It was down I took it down there at the bottom of
Your
our,
Christmas tree?
yeah, I took it down to the bottom of our driveway at 5 o'clock in the morning, so they sure to get it. And of course, it snowed on top of it twice. And I told my wife, I said, call every day. So they came and got it yesterday sometime, I don't know when, but anyway, would you extend my thanks to them? And also for keeping the roads nice and clean.
Definitely. Yep.
And other than that, that's all the good news I've got.
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we're adjourned right now.
You did.